All right. Yeah. Good to go. Just need to. Frame issues. Okay. Hopefully those do not continue too far.
I have to put them away in storage.
Hello.
Oh no!
Hello.
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 Are we ready to begin?
Yep.
Yes.
Ready whenever.
Mhm.
All right. This one. Yes, that one. Last time on Tipping These Scales, the party had some downtime. Ember and Magdalene both did some research into different topics. Jared began to do some more training in woodworking tools. And Eni has decided to take up fishing as a hobby. Yeah, that is how those words piece together. Just need to make sure my brain was processing.
Also, we talked to Logair and
Yes.
decided that we're gonna try and make him not a tree anymore.
Indeed.
Or at least Ember decided that, and everyone else is just going along with it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a good plan.
But yeah, I think everyone else was joining in on some fishing with Eni. Roll 20. I don't care about the connection issue. Take that message away, please. Whatever. Oh god. Hold on. Frame issues.
No worries, no worries.
Anyway, fishing time, which means I will need everyone. Actually, I can just do it this way to make it easier. Turn order, delete everything. All right, everyone, roll initiative just to see how we handle fishing order.
Alrighty.
I don't think it counts with advantage for this.
No.
I don't think we're in danger.
I
Not
got
yet.
an 8 total, because I
I
rolled
was
like
gonna be
shit.
working
But
anyways.
oh yeah, and is Autumn there?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, I think... I don't have roll 20 up, and I think her dex is either 0 or +1, so...
Right.
Well, she got natural 20!
Oh gosh. All right. And
I got-
Ember is an 8.
Yep.
And then Magdalene at 5. All right. Well, I guess that means I'm going first as Autumn.
Yeah. Also, if we're saying that Magdalene's here, would Ember have had to, like, pry her out of the library to get some fresh air?
Yes. Honestly, I feel like it was, I feel like Autumn would have helped with that.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a new weather roll. Ooh, 99. That's
Holy frick.
really good. That is a plus 10 to fishing table rolls.
Ooh.
Today's a good day to fish.
I think like it would just stick for the whole day, but I think since we're doing a new session in the middle of doing the fishing stuff, fine to re-roll weather.
I think, yeah. Storms and stuff can always appear quickly.
81.
Oh shit, we just started the session.
Okay.
Yep. So she gets something on the line. What's your guys' proficiency bonus?
+4.
+4?
Yeah, we're +4 now because we're level 9.
Yeah. So that would be a 9 total to her roll, since I proficiency for survival and then 20 or
Yeah.
20 wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay. So 19. And it was all right. She got it on the line, but it's fighting her. And with a 22, she gets she pulls up a fish that looks kind of porcelain on its scales and looks kind of like a doll.
Huh.
A 22-pound fish. Nice.
Not bad.
I think Ever just like stares for a bit because he's very impressed. And then just says, "Wow, great job."
Thank you. Been doing it a bit. Eni, could I get your D100 roll?
Okay. That'd be a 54.
54, is that with the +10?
Yep, with the +10.
Alright, you get something on your line.
Alright. And if I remember correctly, charisma modifier.
Yep. +1 because your, thing.
15.
15? That is the DC. You pull up another crocafish.
There's a lot of these out here.
Yeah, they're decently common.
Alright then. Another one for the bag.
Struggles as you put it in there.
Just stomping on it.
In
there.
Alright. Jared's time.
Yeah. 95.
Woo!
Okay.
You get something on the line.
Right. Survival, yes?
Yes.
Alrighty. 21.
Whew, 21. You're putting up a good fight, but so is it. You need to get another success.
Ooh, that's a 5.
Unfortunately, it is very strong. You're pretty decently strong too, but it ends up breaking the line and gets away.
That was whatever that was big.
It's practically almost took the whole bone with it.
That was exciting. Wonder if we could run into it again.
We'll see.
And that brings us to Ember.
D100 or
Yeah, D100
Yep.
plus 10.
all right. Would you believe me if I said I got 100? That's triple zeros.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so And then on top, there's the +10. If you get over 100, you get to pick your result. So these are the possibilities in mountain river fishing, going up from lowest to most difficult. You could get a fur-bearing trout, another crocodile, a titan snapping turtle, a snapping minnow, a dollfish, which is what Autumn caught, a fortune fish, a stream serpent, or an eternal coelacanth.
Eternal coelacanth.
I want fortune fish
All right.
because. God, could you imagine if I got that last session? It's funny because, like, the reason I got triple zeros is because, like, the D10 bumped into the percentile dice and, rolled it over to, the zeros, so...
We take those.
Oh, man.
All right, so you have something on your line. Give me the survival check.
Right. Okay. And Ember Survival's, I'm trying to remember if I'm proficient in survival. Hold on, I need to
You are.
check my character sheet. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries.
I believe you are.
Okay. So... Yes, I am. So I have a +6.
Nice.
What?
Or you could also do fly fishing, which using your dexterity mod instead of wisdom.
So that would take me from a 12 to a 13 if I use Dex for the survival check. So.
Ooh, unfortunately, yeah, it's struggling.
Fortune was not with me.
Yeah, it's struggling on the line. You get another attempt.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That is a success, but it is a 2 success needed fish, and it ends up... I think if we look below the water, it ends up catching on some rocks in a way that takes the hook out of its mouth as it slips away.
Oh well.
Right.
Magdalene.
$38.
38.
Ooh.
You get... I'm going to need another D100 roll. Or was that 38 with the +10 or without the +10?
With the +10.
Okay, just double checking.
Ah! Come back.
The dice doing its impression of the fortune fish and trying to escape.
Yeah, 41 on the second one.
41. Ooh. You end up... It puts up a big... somewhat of a big fight. You think. Because you end up pulling up a treasure chest.
Ooh.
Oh! Edie's eyes immediately look over. Wait, you can find those in here? I love fishing.
Plot twist, it's cursed.
Do you open the treasure chest?
I think I might cast detect magic on it first.
No magic.
Okay, in that case I will open it.
Alright. Ba-ba-ba-ba. It is unfortunately empty.
Hate fishing.
We got a nice box.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. At this time, you will all notice that there is a lizard folk who comes up to the river looking pretty grumpy as they sit down and take out their fishing supplies.
You alright there?
Yeah, just, some elf came by and chased me up for the hot spring I usually fish at.
Rude.
Sorry about that.
Didn't seem
Well, we
like
got plenty of space here, so.
didn't seem like he was doing anything. Cast into the water.
What does he roll on the D100?
Might as well check. Do-do-do-do-do. 17. Nothing for this period of time.
Poor
And he
guy.
gets grumpier.
Oh, my apologies. Not an elf, a dragon blood. I was quickly reading back through the quest.
Quest, you say?
Quest, you say?
Okay, can we use our passive insight to pick up on the fact that this is a quest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Edie will raise an eye. Like, so what is this guy doing up there at the hot springs?
I don't know. He just chased me off and didn't give any explanation.
He was pretty rude.
Yeah, you're telling me.
You know what? I think I want to change fishing spots. What do you all think?
Could be worth looking into.
A trip to the hot springs couldn't hurt.
Don't see
Would
why
be
not.
nice.
Oh yeah, have you been to the
One
hot
again.
springs yet, Autumn?
The ones in town, yes, but not the ones outside.
Alright. We'll see if we can calm that sky down and maybe share the springs.
Good luck. If you are able to chase him off, I can give you some stuff I'm not using anymore.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Alright, let's work on magic then. As Edie will about to tromp off is like, where are they?
Oh, follow that path, and they give you directions. It's about an hour away.
With a thumbs up, then Edie starts going in the right direction now.
Let's be off.
As you all follow the mountain pass, you're keeping an eye out for where this hot spring may be. but becomes pretty obvious as you see it crudely roped off with a very tall, very broad dragon blood, with a fishing in the waters.
So this must be the great fishing spot.
Oh,
Supposedly.
Now we just need to get rid of this pesky rope.
he puts the fishing rod onto like one of the sands. Oh, hello. Yes. If you wish to take a dip in these hot springs, it will be a 1,000 gold fee to do so.
Edie's already at the rope with the knife in hand, about to cut it.
Give me an intimidation check.
Just look over, eyes glint red. 11. More like a gremlin right now.
I think you're walking over and he just... Are you sure you wish to do that? As he gets into a bit of a fighting stance.
Jared will summon his great sword and just place it actually, yeah. He will he'll use thaumaturgy to make his voice boom louder than normal to give himself advantage on intimidation. And he's gonna summon his greatsword, and then he will just place it very firmly down into the nearby sands, and just say, "Yes, we are quite sure."
Alright, that would be...
Are you?
That'd be intimidation check with advantage because of thaumaturgy.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Alright. I hear you. Look. There's a particular fish in the water that I'm trying to get in order to help my restaurant. If you all are able to catch it, I will vacate this place, and I could even... I'll even give you half price on the particular soup.
Now, why couldn't you have just started with that? And he'll turn down the volume.
Yeah. You know, this would go a lot easier with more hands. Seemed pretty dumb chasing off that other guy.
A lot of people would just take it for themselves, and I wanted to make sure I could get it.
Mhm. Understandable, yet still offering a deal to him, and now subsequently us, could have helped in the long run. But that's neither here nor there. Let's work together on this, shall we?
Very well.
With that, Edie will take off her sandals and then just stick her feet in the hot springs as she begins fishing.
Alright. Autumn is at the top of the fishing initiative still. Watcha.
Okay.
22 catches nothing.
Unless he doesn't want to help.
Then it is Edie.
Okay. 35.
With the plus 10? Oh no.
With the plus 10.
Alright, oh, that is also nothing. Not even junk.
Right.
Jared.
There are things in here, right?
200 plus 10. rolling. Load faster, roll 20.
Oh,
There
there
we
he
go.
is.
Nice.
69.
All right. You get something on the line. Give me a survival check.
Alrighty. May I guidance myself?
I think not for the first attempt, but for subsequent ones, yes.
Understood. 6, no.
All right. But there are multiple attempts on this fish, so second attempt.
Alright. 21 plus D4. 22.
That's one success. One more attempt to go.
Alright. 19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Beats the DC. You end up, it's a scaleless fish that, doesn't really, like, hold on. Yeah, it has a bit of, like, a soft mouth, not really meant for much hard prey. And it's 8 pounds.
Hmm.
Alright. Ember.
53 with the plus 10.
53. Alright. Survival check.
Um, 15?
15 barely doesn't meet the DC as it slips away.
Damn.
Magdalene.
$60.
60. Yep. You get something on your line. Survival check.
$19.
19. You pull up a salamander.
Salamander.
Oh yeah, and you're also disguised as a mander. So it just occurred to me.
Alright. I will say this will be the last fishing round you guys could do per day, but your deal with the Dragonborn still stands. So, for Autumn. 88. She gets something on the line. 26 for the first attempt. And I need to use a countdown here. $18 on the second.
Can I guidance her?
You indeed can. So then this. Oh. Whoops. 16 unfortunately does not beat the DC. Are you guys dancing again?
Yeah.
Might as well.
26 on the.
Also, could I give her bolstering magic?
You could,
Which would be
however,
great.
with 3 successes is what the which is what was needed. She is able
Nice.
to pull up the phoenix fish.
Ooh!
It is it is a fish that, as it gets pulled out of the water, looks like it's on fire. Is this it?
Yay!
That's pretty impressive.
Thanks.
I'll be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, actually. Wow. I've been trying this a while.
Outstanding.
Ember's just looking at her, very impressed.
If you don't mind, I'll take it off your hands. Of course, of course. He gets out a particularly, he pulls out, what looks like a bag of holding, and then as he takes the fish from her, and puts it in the bag, you hear a splash.
Where did you get one of those?
Apologies. I had to double check that it's not at the local shop. Oh, I found one at another in I brain is kind of like bleh on wording it, but it's basically like you could find one at a fishing shop in a different region, just not this one.
Edie sighs, like looking at her bag of holding. Gonna stink of fish for a while.
Thank you very much. If you come by Dragonfire Soups, you half off of the titular soup.
Very well.
Alright.
Alright. Which brings us to Enie's fishing.
17.
17, nothing. Jared.
Alrighty. That will be 39.
39. I need another D100 roll for the junk table.
Natural 100, let's go. It is taking a while to roll the dice. Roll 20 is being slow. I ask for patience. There we go. A 97 is pretty close.
That is pretty close. Let us check to see what this describes more of. Ooh. You pull up a bag that... Is that full of gold? Doesn't seem like gold.
He'll look inside, curious.
It is a bunch of fish scales. I need you to roll 3 more D100. But not 3 D100.
Oh! 3D100.
Yeah, the three separate rolls of a D100.
Oh, 3 separate rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3.
Right.
So that's 48, 72, 60. I'll take those
Um,
down.
Yeah. So, yep.
Actually, no. Why would I take those down? They're right there in the. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it is a bag full of fish scales.
Hmm.
Ember.
I think Magdalene will put the fish scales in the chest she got earlier. To, you know. See, maybe they could be used for magic.
That's 85 with the plus 10.
All right. Survival check. Or on D&D Beyond, I did add a fly fishing to your skill proficiencies.
Okay. And I got 17.
17. You words. Yeah, you got something on the line. It's fighting you. You have to get more successes.
Okay. Do another one. That is a 22.
22. You pull up the same scaleless fish. Same kind of scaleless fish. And finally, Magdalene.
Alright, Brontosaurus dice, give me something big. 68.
68. All right, something on your line. Survival check.
We're just picking dice.
All right.
$23 or 22.
22. That's one success. You need more than one on this fish. Give me another one.
$23.
23. You as well pull up the scaleless fish. There are only 3 possible fish in Hot Springs. At this point, the sun is getting low. However, Edie, this was your 5th time dedicated to enchanted fishing, which means you have learned it. You can add proficiency bonus to your fishing checks. However, the sun is starting to get low.
Alright, I should probably head back. I've had my fill for today, anyways.
Do you go tell the lizard folk that you have completed the quest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. You do so, and they thank you. You get a +1 fishing tackle, and
Nice.
Edie already has one, but you can give it to someone else. And 10 environmental bait, which what this does is that it is consumable. You spend it to get a before you're rolling on the fishing table to add a +10 to the result. The bait is only extended if you hook a fish.
Nice.
Yeah, that is that. I think out of fishing mode for now and getting a bit more abstract before we dive into the fishing. There is an important question on the table.
Okay.
Does Ember use the Potion of Draconic Majesty during the downtime at all, even just to show it off?
That is an important question now, isn't it?
Because I'm trying to figure out if he would find some sort of either reason or excuse. Because the thing is, like, he did enjoy very much being a dragon.
Who
But,
wouldn't?
like, what was a little, like, thrown off by the, it not wearing off when it should. I'm kind of wondering if he might, for science, turn into a dragon and see how long it lasts.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or I think, would he involve, like, the other party members, see how long it lasts for them?
And if anyone volunteers.
Yeah. It might be a case like over the week there's scientific experiments into this.
Yeah.
Edie holds out her hands.
little grabby hands like that one gif of the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for everyone else it lasts just the hour, as you do it throughout the days. Is Ember the first one, or do you give it to everyone else first to try it out, and then eventually comes back to you?
How much does everyone else want to try it out? I feel like the answer is probably yes.
Jared is interested, but he's not, like, excited for it. He's interested. He would want to see what it's like, but it's not like something he's absolutely must do kind of a thing.
Edie, on the other hand,
What about the Chaos Gremlin and Wizard but make it Cleric?
Edie's 100% interested. It's like, this is a very interesting experience. I want to try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wizard but the cleric but make it wizard definitely wants to, like, do the foresight, but also just being a dragon.
All right. So, maybe it's like, as you all are winding down on this day, you're talking about it, and it comes up, and Ini is the first one on the first day gets to try it. What do they see from Ini's dragon form?
Well, Edie's dragon form, it would have kind of a combination of a black and a red dragon, with some of their frills being almost kind of very wispy, like to the point where it's like almost like see-through paper, and just like red highlights at the end of her tail and her claws, and then on her chest, essentially almost like the red like eye mark that is on her hat.
Yeah. Could I also get
This is so cool.
Could I also get everyone to roll me a perception check, as Ini is in dragon form?
Perception. Okay. $18.
Didn't roll the best, but I am proficient. So, 17?
17?
13?
Alright. I'm presuming Autumn is proficient in perception?
I don't know. She's proficient in insight.
Okay.
Yeah, I think perception might be plus 15. Oh.
Plus 15. I'll go with plus 5 for now. And then Ainsling. Let Ainsling's modifier be. Very proficient. I would say it would be at least an 8. Alright. No one notices the secret thing.
Joyous.
Alright.
Sure, it's just fine.
So that is first day down. Second day of downtime. You know, at the end of the day, Magdalen's going to, you know, try the potion. Does anyone do fishing stuff? We'll abridge it a lot more this time coming up, and I don't even think yeah. Does anyone besides Eni go fishing, second day?
I think for second day, Jared is going to focus on carving.
Alright.
Yeah, and I think Ember's gonna focus on research and because and also like, do we think it's been long enough where Ember's noticed that like his bad shoulder's been like kind of hurting like quite a bit and it hasn't been going away?
Oh dear.
So
Yeah, I think Maisie.
because I know it's something we talked about of
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I think that's good to bring up.
yeah because I think it's like he would have assumed like it would have just been like, you know, after effects of like, you know, getting KO'd by the Jabberwock, but is probably noticing it seems to be like kind of lingering, and so
Yeah. I'm presuming Magdalene is
Yeah,
just
no,
all. Oh, sorry.
But yeah.
I'm presuming Magdalene is just also all in on the research.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. In that case, we can backhandle fishing stuff. But end of the day, what is Magdalene's dragon form like?
Yeah, so Magdalene as a dragon is like very chonky and kind of like the, you know, shade of red associated with the recorder, and then like the blue of her like lawkeeper shawl kind of around her shoulders and throat, and then, you know, kind of, you know, arcane purple runic markings.
Nice.
Just let's like make it. I put the token, but it's tiny. Where are we?
It's tiny, just like Magdalene.
You are all the way over on the right side of the map.
Okay, so over here. Right there.
I can zoom in. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Chunky dragon. Alright. Brain. Third day. I think Autumn is excited to try the potion on the third day. And her dragon form is very fluffy. Has a lot of fur, has like a full-on mane, fur down the chest, and then feathery wings. But then the inside of the wings are very iridescent and colorful.
I think Ember would ask if it's like he could, you know, like, you know, as a returning of the favor, possibly like ride her.
Yeah. Alright. Fourth day of the downtime. Does Jared want to try the potion, or does Ember test out the duration?
I think Jared
He would
will.
let Jared try the potion first.
Alright.
Yeah, I think Jared is curious enough where he wants to try it.
Describe your dragon form.
Also, as Ember like hands you the potion, he'll just say it's like whatever it is, it's gonna be better than Karth.
That is such a low bar that I don't think even the devils themselves would be able to limbo under it. And
Fair enough.
he will take the potion, and as he transforms, he is mostly gray scale as he becomes this draconic form. The scales of his body are a darker gray. This almost like an armored plating of scales along his neck, chest, down his body are a lighter gray. He has pure black sclera with green dots in them. Two horns, kind of like almost like an axe, not quite an axe head, that's a bit too dramatic, but that same kind of shape where the snout is like pointed up. Two horns and spines going down his back, his arms, his legs, his tail. And he has for the tips of his wings, his hands, and his tail, there's a bit that it shifts to red, and then that red eventually shifts to black. At the tips of his wings, the spike on his the tip of his tail, and almost the red on his tail, and almost looks as though it could be blood from impaling people with it, as well as the red on his claws. Again, echoing that there has been and forever will be blood on his hands. But now he has the choice of whose it shall be.
Alright. Yeah. Sorry, I just don't know how to follow up how awesome that last bit is.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, what does Eni think of Jared's dragon form?
Her eyes glint. It's just like, that's really cool.
There's a bit of a proud smirk growing on his face as he gets used to the form, does basic movements, testing out mobility.
How did you manage to stay in your, as a dragon for so long, Ember?
I'm not sure.
Did you manage to drink more of it or something?
What'd you say?
Did you manage to drink more of it or something? Or was that first batch really potent?
I mean, we've been drinking the same amount, and I'm not sure.
Huh.
Maybe it was because it was the first time I made it, or...
Maybe. Maybe all condensed at the start.
Could I get an Arcana check from everyone?
Alright. No.
I got a 25.
25. Wow.
Said 21 for Magdalene.
So I think it's Ini. You think that's a pretty... You think that, like, oh, it was the first one. That was a pretty good suspicion. Magdalene, you do as well, though you're a bit more confident about, like, yeah, you know, it was just upgraded. It makes sense. Ember, with the 25, you suspect that it, sorry, brain is, like, mixing up. Because there's multiple factors as well that all led up to it. Because Magdalene with the 21, you're aware that there is also, when you mix potions, it can change the effects, and one of them is one of the potions lasts longer. And Ember, I think you realize both of those, and on top of that, you remember what was said about your magical abilities, that they, you know, it is the magic you learned as a wizard. You have the muscle memory for it, and your body is just doing it. And especially, you trained as a transmutation wizard.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's, I think he'll mention the, like, the factor of, like, because he didn't know exactly what potion he was making, it could have been a weird potion mixing, but I think he's gonna keep the, his personal like, abilities and how they may or may not be manifesting to himself for now.
Alright.
I guess I could see that. If there's any leftover potion.
I mean, you could try, certainly, other things with it, but...
Eni shrugs. Well, it hasn't been happening to the rest of us, so you must have perfected it.
Before we go on to Ember testing the potion, are there any scenes anyone wants to have over these first 4 days? Just asking because a specific role could drastically change how the downtime functions.
Okay. I think with you know, Ember noticing like there does seem to be some, like, he is kind of getting some of his shoulder pain back, and he again at this point is assuming it's because of the Jabberwock. But I think he is gonna go over to Jared and say it's like, hey Jared,
Yes?
you mentioned last time you were here you met, some sort of, fighting teacher or, trainer.
Yes, I did. Would you like me
Um,
to introduce you?
Yeah. Yeah, I would. I,
Very well.
might have thrown my shoulder out during the Jabberwock fight, and I, probably use some improvements in my fighting technique, especially if shoulder pain's gonna be a thing. I should figure out how to work around it.
Right? Very well. If you would please follow me, and I'll lead you to the, I suppose, training center is the best word for it. And he will do as he said, and lead Ember to the place.
I did not note down things about the NPC. I improv'd
We-
most.
Yeah.
So, well,
We
that.
can do this later. It's just a thing he would do during downtime.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, like, we are doing this, but I was just going to explain, we're going to montage it because I forgot everything I had set up about the NPC.
Yeah, I also could have given you a heads up that I want to interact with this NPC,
look,
but oh well.
You did. I knew this was coming. My DM hubris.
Yeah.
So,
It's fine.
yeah.
As a fellow
Um,
DM, yeah.
Yeah, you are taken through the training. I think it's you first start, like, you're given a quarterstaff to train with, and you're taught kind of about using the axe as a, like, the deeper intricacies of using an axe, hooking with it, using the, I don't know what it's called, but, like, where it goes from the haft into the blade, the guard stances you do, how to defend with it, and that is a thing you can do over the downtime. You can progress your martial, your weapon clock as you will.
Right?
For however long
I believe
over.
It's now at,
Yeah.
It's at 2 of 6 now, so.
All right. And I believe and does anyone else have any scenes?
Jared would have one, actually.
All right.
Across the few days of downtime that we've had so far testing, on one of them, he would approach Magdalene. May I have a moment of your time?
Sure.
He will take out, a little wooden, figure slash figurine, I'm not sure what the exact difference between the terms is, of you. It seems, compared to his previous creations, there is a marked improvement. The cuttings aren't quite so polygonal. There's more smoothness to it, more detail allowed, and it is specifically of your true form. And he offers it to you and says, as part of my attempt to improve my learning and understanding, I'm making these small tokens, I suppose, of everyone, and now that yours is finished, I'd like to offer it to you.
Thank you. I think she kind of perches it on a stack of books.
And noticing the stack, she'll try to see what they are and what book is currently open, and he'll even ask, and what are these, pray tell?
So this is trying to figure out how to put Eni in her own body. So it's like, I think I'm really close to getting something.
Then I suppose I ought to hold off on making one for her until that is complete. Well, if there is ever anything I can do for research or for the actual creation, let me know.
Yeah, I'll be sure, because it's like even once we, get to figure out the basics, we'll still need to figure out materials and all that.
Of course.
Yeah, could you ask her if she wants to, use some of those fish scales we found?
I suppose that could work. Yeah, He just nods like, yeah, sure, I guess, yeah, that works. I'll ask on your behalf next time I see her.
All right. I think now is the time for Ember testing out the potion again, which means D20 roll.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Well, actually, we need to roll
Let's
under.
not pick the color because the DM's being ominous. So I feel like this is
But
important.
you know this mechanic. We discussed it.
Do you have any
know,
blue
but
dice?
I do. I will use this one.
And also, slight correction, you have to roll under the countdown, so we're looking for the nat 1.
Oh, I see.
Okay, well, I rolled a 19, so...
Ah.
Well, at the very least, the countdown goes... Oh, the counter goes up.
Yep.
The number goes
Mhm.
up.
So I think this time it lasts the normal hour.
Okay. Alright, so I think he is gonna look at that and go, oh. isn't as much time, but yeah, so
All right. I think now with that out of the way, because a 1 or a 2 in that situation would have meant Ember is now dragon.
mhm.
You all are free to take care of any scenes you want for the rest of the downtime.
All right.
I think there is, or no, I never mind. Because I was gonna have Autumn go up to Ember like, oh hey, those rings they have, but then it's like, no, like there was a whole talk about it. She would have no reason to like gossip like that.
Yeah. Also, at some point Ember would like to just at least check in with Autumn to see just generally how she's doing. So
Honestly, pretty good.
Ainsling says she's bored out of her mind here, but
Oh, she looks at.
yes, sorry.
She just says, "Oh, she looks it."
Are you doing all right? Is there
I'm doing fine.
anything I can do to make this better for you?
There is one thing. I think she like gestures for you to lean in.
He does.
Just as she whispers in your ear, just stay here with us for however long you're in town. Gee, was I too quiet? Did Discord not pick that up?
No, I heard.
Yeah. No. It's good. I think he'll put a hand on her face and just say plan to, and he will kiss her if she's up for it. So
Oh, definitely.
okay. And we can cut away from there. So.
Yeah. I think that leaves the only scene on the table being at the end of Magdalen's research.
Mm-hmm.
If you all want to
Yours is
handle
that.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's like, what are, like, everyone else's, like, sleeping arrangements?
Ember's definitely sleeping in Autumn's room. So
Honestly, Jared really does not care if there is a place for him to be. If he is assigned a place, he will go to that place. If no place is assigned, he will find a place. He doesn't care if anyone else is there with him. He's just fine wherever.
Yeah, I would say almost like force a habit. Edie would sleep in the same room with
I feel
Jared.
like Ember would have like made sure that like everyone could stay at the place where his parents are, and just so
Yeah.
basically make sure no one has to pay for an inn.
But yeah, so that cause I think it's at like 3 or 4 in the morning that like Edie and Jared like hear like a frantic banging on the door of the room they're sharing.
You get it. Still sleep.
You sound very awake to me. I'll get
Edie kind
I'll
of
get-
glares at him.
I'll get it. I'll get it. It's fine.
Not beating the allegations.
Eventually he would get up and he'll answer the door and just bleary-eyed blink a few times, focus on who's knocking. Hello?
Yeah, so Magdalene Danforth is like standing outside with like kind of an almost like manic grin with like, you know, like a stack of books in disarray. This is obviously someone who has been running on way too much coffee and far too little sleep. Hey, so the research I'm doing for Lottie Greeny, I think I figured it out.
With that, Edie sits up. You figured it out?
Yeah, she's like looking for a desk or a table or something and starts like spreading things out.
Alright.
Alright, what's
That's-
he find?
Wonderful.
So, for our P purposes, because I realized I probably should have explained this. Basically, what Magdalene would be able to do is use the gem to suppress Eni in order to detach the hat from Sona without lingering effects. And then from there, use it as an anchor to with the new body. To latch on Eni's soul to a new body they can create.
Yeah, so
You
have you
find
thought about
it.
the fish? Yeah, so have you thought about the fish scales at all, or any other suggestions?
I think those will work. And I think I have a material in mind.
Right. And
Bagel just like sketching.
well, I would love to hear more about it when it is a decent hour. What time even is it?
Looks outside.
Time's not even up, so. Yeah.
How?
You know what? I think I'm gonna work with Mag for a bit. Get the kind of final idea of what I want it to look like. Why don't you go get some rest?
Alright. And
So what I'm thinking is a big tail. Big long tail.
there'll just be a bit of a smirk and then shake of the head as Jared will head back to bed and try to get some rest. Not really caring if he actually gets any.
All right. Yeah, we have talked off screen about what what Edie's new form is going to be. And for that, to set the expectations and the mechanics, you're going to need the fish scales will help, especially with
Excellent.
especially with what Edie, especially with the Poke Emblem was wanting. Brain. But the fish scales will help. You will need additional materials, including something from a more powerful water elemental creature, or the like. Give me. You'll confuse RP while I narrow down possible targets.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so, well, since, it's, thanks to the, with the material list, Edie has planned, to use water as the base for the, body. Combining with her magic to help kind of solidify, a shape and form for it.
Also, question.
Mm-hmm.
How many seconds after Ember comes to meet everyone in the morning for breakfast does Magdalene just start, info dumping everything?
I wonder if it's she and Edie are still workshopping the finer details of designs as they come in.
I want to be taller, another foot or two.
Okay.
Good
Morning.
morning. What are you guys working on?
Yeah, I think I figured out the body thing, or at least the basics. So now I just need to actually make it.
It's by the looks of it,
Oh!
we're gonna need to go get a few things.
All right.
I think a lot of these materials we could probably just buy in around the place. I'll take care of the funds for that, so no worries. For the car, though, that's gonna be a bit trickier. We're gonna need something from to help make sure it stays pretty solid. We're gonna need to find a pretty powerful water elemental or something like that.
Right.
Right.
What are
And-
we envisioning currently? Something like an actual water elemental? Something bigger? Or
I think, unless it's a very strong water elemental, I think it needs to be a bit on the higher end. I'll have a listen around town, see if I can find any rumors of anything like that.
as long as it's not any Leviathan-sized creatures, I think we'll be fine.
No, but if we did, that would be a very strong body.
It would be.
And,
And one of us can turn into a dragon for the fight. So
Yes. Wait. What if-
Ember is gonna put up his hand and wait till someone notices.
oh, what?
Ember's gonna just put up his hand and wait till.
Yeah, I think that in character.
Okay. And what about Sona?
Sona would get her body back. We would be able to
Yeah.
separate.
Just what we probably shouldn't just, give her body back and then leave her somewhere. We probably should give her something where she can set up?
Yeah, as you
Or-
say that, Edie, kind of the realization of like, right, that we do have to think about the after finally hits. Oh yeah. In all honesty, I never thought this day would come, so it never crossed my mind. Huh.
Yeah, I do know a couple of Dragon Lords, so I'm sure we could figure something out.
Yeah. And
This question may have been answered already, but please refresh my memory. Is she aware of everything that's been happening?
Edie would shake her head. No. At best, maybe a vision or two, but for the most part, she's essentially trapped where I am in here.
Alright. That would be a great bit of explanation then.
perhaps speaking as someone who somewhat went through this, maybe when she's back we can sit her down and lay out possible options and then ask her where she would like to go.
Mhm.
It's the least we could do after everything.
Edie just silently nods.
Oh yeah, hey DM, did we ever say like where Annika is? Like, is she still at the apothecary in
I
Brightridge?
believe so.
Okay. I think I will Ember will mention that. I mean, Annika seemed to recognize Stona, and she's in Brightridge, so that could be a place where that could be an option, so at least she'll have a friend that she knows.
It's better than nothing, and Edie kind of looks down, face guilty and just kind of very saddened. She doesn't really have anything else to go back to where she came from.
So,
And I think Ember will go and just put a hand on Eve's shoulder and say, but we can give her somewhere, but we can give her just something to start with.
She'll nod. Girl's been through a lot. In all honesty, she deserves to have a bit more of a peaceful life. Be free of me.
Right. So, Brightridge is an option. Here's likely an option. I
can talk with the.
mean,
I can talk with the.
Maisie
rest
and
of
Autumn
Fang.
put up with me for 5 months. I'm sure Sona's not going to be any worse.
I can talk with the rusted Fang. I know he doesn't fully trust me, but I think seeing me release the body I've taken over, he might be willing to provide something for her.
I think you've convinced him well enough that there is something new, that you are someone different than who or whatever he fought so long ago. The fact that you're not immediately... The fact that you weren't immediately trying to kill him or anything else around you is evidence enough of that, I think.
Yeah, I would say, kinda. That would be suicide in my current, in my current body. Trying to take him on. She gets a very kind of like distant look of like, yeah, I've fallen. Anyways, I think we need to go start looking for some stuff, huh?
Indeed we do. And I suppose things that can be gathered in town would be first, and then figuring out what exactly might be present. Actually, that's another question. If we are able to find something to make the body now, and we find something later that is similar but improved, would be able to improve the form at all? Or once it's done, it's complete, it's finished, there's nothing else to do?
The answer would be the latter.
Fair and understandable.
Yeah.
I suppose we'd best get something big the first time.
Yeah. And we should figure out where. I don't suppose we can fish a Marita from a river or something.
Depends on the creature. But definitely don't want to have to ask this, since I'll be most likely stuck there for the foreseeable future. Edie would look to Meg.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your folks might know anything about this? Where we might be able to find find a creature like that?
I can definitely ask.
Could I get a religion check from Magdalene?
$18.
18. This is very, very low DC. The head of the pantheon in the Empire is an entity known as the Maelstrom. They are associated with storms, but also, given the name, the waters. You probably will not have to go over there, but you do know of a elemental creature that is known as an Oracle of Storms. If you could possibly summon one, that would definitely be what you need for this. That could definitely provide the elemental energies you would need.
And does this mean it's like summon and barter with it, or summon and do battle with it?
Oh, do battle with it. In this case. If you want to do barter, if you want to do barter, that would be a Marid.
Oh, great, mighty elemental. Mind we make a deal to take your heart?
by the sounds of it, we have everything we need. Need to go collect them now.
Alright. Well, I think with all we've faced so far, this creature should be, I don't want to say easy, but it's something of similar power we faced before. I think we would do relatively well at handling it. I have faith in us.
We're taking on, I think, worse. We can handle this.
I will say.
So, who wants to be a dragon? I think actually, now that we know all of our dragon forms, like. I guess. I think Ember would volunteer himself because, like, everyone else has spells they can cast, so he feels like they would be better utilized in their normal forms than he would in his normal form.
As much as a dragon would be cool, it might be a little hard to cast spells.
But do I...
And hey, all I can do is this, and he'll just like make some sparks with prestidigitation.
I'm not entirely sure if I would be more effective as myself or as a dragon.
You remember how you impressed the Rusted Fang, right? So
I would probably be more effective as myself.
yeah. Well, more effective than I would be as myself is the point.
Fair, understandable. But I think we have a decent plan. Well, as for gathering materials, a decent plan for the fight, that's to be seen. We need more information. But I certainly think that once we arrive, it shall be our greatest adventure yet.
Out
It
of
feels like a good place to stop the session. honestly.
yeah,
Yeah.
for prep purposes, are you planning to tomorrow do everything you need to get Eni a body? Or is this a little bit further down the line thing?
I mean, I'm down to jump at it because I don't.
Yeah. Jared is... He's willing to do it whenever. If people want to do it immediately, he's down to do it immediately.
All right.
I feel like it's
Edie
ultimately
would
up to Edie.
Yeah, Edie would definitely be excited, but for anyone with hold on, let me see if she can hide it.
Alrighty.
If anyone could be a 19.
I
She
have
seems pretty
19.
calm and collected.
I have 19 passive insight.
Oh, but Mag, you could definitely
Oh.
tell she is excited,
14.
Mm-hmm.
Only a
which I
14.
think would make sense since you guys spent the rest of the evening
Mm-hmm.
talking about what she wants her body to look like.
All right. Sounds good. I will say that's like clarity in terms of the materials needed. It will be about 3,000 gold between like the materials you need for the body and for summoning the Oracle of Storms.
Done. Edie throws all that down.
Oh,
She has a lot of gold.
Mhm.
And fish scales. It is so funny that you ended up getting the bag of fish scales and
yeah,
like
that was kind of perfect.
because again, like we talked about
The
this
dice
off.
have stories to tell.
Yeah, we talked about this off screen just to like so I could prepare all the mechanics and stuff, and then it's like, oh, bag of fish scales, and Roxanne on the money of like, oh, that might be useful. Oh, hey, we could possibly use this for making Edie a body. Bravo on that call.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What's funny is the art that I have for Eni's new form. I got it as just a fun commission due to these special commissions this artist was doing. I was not planning on actually using it, but here we are.
And here we are.
Thank you, players. This was fun.
This was very
Bye, chat.